going outback Australia. I'm going outback.
G'day everyone, Roy at Sunland Caravans. Welcome to another gorgeous Brisbane day. Now, very exciting tomorrow for Stu and Kay, who are picking up their brand new Sunland. And again, it's a little bottler. Let's have a quick look around at what they've done. And there are a couple of changes that have been made on this over and above the standard van. So this is a Phoenix. Got this big powder coated toolbox. You've seen that before on lots of models. Down here is the wood carrier. So what we do is we actually raise the box and put the wood carrier underneath there. So they've got the wood carrier, the blackjack. This has got the ESC, has got the camera on the back. Nice ratchet handbrake. I do like these handbrakes, much better than those other things you see. DO35 hitch and a double braced jockey wheel. So in here, we've got the slide out barbecue. Now this barbecue is a standard barbecue it comes with, and you see it sort of swings around like so. They're a really good little barbecue, these things. Absolutely awesome. Slide that back in there. Stu, you're gonna love that. I think Kay's gonna have you busy doing all the cooking by the looks of it. Now what they have done is they've added an additional power outlet, 240 volt power outlet here. They've got this table with the inverter that this is fitted with. They'd be able to put an induction cooker or, I don't know, any kind of electric cooking. They'd actually be able to put out here at the same time. Great idea, guys. Electric awning, motion detection lights on the outside. Now, we all know what I say about automatic airbag suspension, and we know that again Stu's not listening to me on this one. So he's opted to have the fully automated Cruise Master airbag suspension, full automatic there, manual operation. You can just bring this up and down to get it level, and I get why people like that about it. So we'll see how you go with that. You either love them or you don't. Outside speakers, outside entertainment. They've got those really nice black mags. So this is almost a black edition. You know, I know lots of car manufacturers have used that term, black editions. Even motorcycle manufacturers use the black edition. So I guess this is kind of a black edition, sort of. So it's got a second tube. It's got the one at the front, one at the rear. They've also fitted a gas point at the front and a gas point at the rear, making the whole side of this van fully flexible in terms of their ability to cook using different types of cooking methods, and having those tables kind of handy. Bring out this electric awning and they're all set and ready to go. On the back here, they have inside here the Truma gas heater, the Gerard instant hot water. They've got our red water valve and the instructions on the door here as to how to use that properly. The two pumps and the quick release filter. Pole carrier, the lights in it, and the tube here. And they've added the ladder. Also added the two-way light at the two-way camera and a rear work light. So it's kind of busy at the back here. Plus they've got the input, and then of course inside here, two 225s, wait for it, two 300 lithium batteries. So we got 600 amps of lithium battery there. The Multi-Plus Victron inverter, which is a 3000 watt inverter. So they've actually got 600 amps of lithium, 3000 watt inverter, 4 180 panels on the roof, bucket loads of power. So if they do want to use things like that induction cooker or electric cooking on the outside, they've got the power to do it. Good on you guys. Moving around the van, they've opted to fit the SOG system. If you want to know more about that, you can talk to the boys about the SOG system as another method of disposing or breaking the waste down in your toilet. This has got the cover for the fridge, comes with that, has got the grey water tank, has got a 190 litre general purpose, the 60 litre drinking water, and the mains pressure connection. You know, one of the things I haven't really mentioned before, I don't think, is on these main pressure connections, is that this thread here is actually an American thread. So when I say an American thread, I don't mean it's a thread made in America, I mean that's actually what they call it. So that particular thread type is an American thread. So some people try and use their ordinary garden hose connections on there and then wonder why it leaks water. Well, the reason is you need a very specific fitting that will actually run with that thread properly without it spraying water back on you. So if you're getting water sprayed back on you, that's the reason. Okay, let's move around this Caravan and we'll go for a peek inside. Other end of the tunnel boot, the generator door on this side. But again, as usual, it's what's happening inside that kind of gets the most attention off most people anyway. Let's go and have a look at what they've done. Again, Aussie Traveller door. We'll hitch that back. And there are a few differences in what's going on inside the van. Nice big black handle there again. So moving inside, and I keep saying how gorgeous these Caravans are, and there's a reason for that. We keep building gorgeous Caravans. Master bed, full queen size bed, and we've got a couple of things in here. We've got the heater control on the side here. We've got the pockets. On the other side, it's got what we term a CPAP provision. So there's a hole in the side that you can get underneath there. And inside there is power, 240 and 12, as well as the power that's on the outside. So this has got bucket load of power points and USB 12 volt points at the front of the Caravan. Because this has been fitted with the Evo Stone, it's also got the Evo Stone benches. Also got these nice hidden latches here. It's a very clean, classy look. So they've gone for silver with a sort of silvery coloured handle, and then the edge is all done in that silver. So when you see it from a side view, you just haven't got a sea of white. You've actually got these silver, white and grey, and it makes for a really, really good combination. Now, a couple of other differences in this van. We've fitted the NCE fans on the walls here. So these actually have a little remote control that goes with them. So there's one here and one there. They're mostly for the bed. And as you'll see, there's one operating in the center there. So the NCE fans do this oscillation, and we'll get up nice and, actually let's get up nice and close and have a listen to just how quiet that fan is. Bring the mic right up to it. Here we go. So mic right up to this fan now. That's really, really quiet. Has got the light built into it as well. So they're a really great little fan. So in this one here, they've got 1, 2, 3 fans. Those two facing the bed. This one here just for the seating. And of course, if you're in the kitchen. Let's talk about the kitchen. What a beautiful looking bench this is. This is that Evo Stone, and it's a marble look. Again, they've gone for grey down the bottom with the grey handles. And at the top, they've gone for silver. And these, of course, have those hatches again. And in there's the controls for their automatic satellite dish. So this is a really nicely spec'd Phoenix. It's got all the gear on it. 32-inch TV. Got a beautiful grey splashback. But have a look at this galley. So we've got 6 drawers here, plus the slide-out pantry. They've gone for the Thetford dual. So we've got dual fuel at the top. So you've got 2 gas and the 1 induction cooker. Plus they've got a separate oven. I really like anything that doesn't impede a pot or a pan from going right there. So I like the ones that are either at bench height or above. I don't like the ones that are below. That's a really good way to cook food. You can put anything from a wok to a tiny saucepan on that. Really good. With the range hood above it. Because it's Evo Stone, we've got this beautiful stainless steel sink built in there. We've got the grooves, the draining board, and our rubbish bin. The tap is a 2-way tap, so it's got the filtered water plus the general purpose water at the top here as well. Microwave, and in this cupboard up here, we've got the big full-faced radio power system, and we've got our water pumps. I'm still very taken by that, and again, even with this, we've got these drawers that have got this slightly curved face on it. It's very classy, really classy. So moving round to this side, they've got the big closet here and another one down the bottom, and again they've gone for the mirrored front mirrored wow, that's nice and cool in there, but also very quiet, beautiful. So yeah, the full height fridge with the mirrored fronts on it looks fantastic. Fantastic hatch, of course, which is part of that whole fantastic look for this Caravan. The concertina door, won't talk too much about that because you've heard me waffle on about that enough in the past, and my magnificent shower. And I really can't stop bragging about this shower. This shower is absolutely awesome. It's plenty of room. You can put a towel rail or something on that wall there if you want, or you could put a mirror, you could put all your bathroom accessories on there, or you can use these ones at the back to put shampoo and things in there. Again, we move the shower head forward for those people that thought it was too far back, because we listened to you. Beautiful. And again, looking at the way the ensuite's been done, silver with this grey around it and the grey handles, you know, it's become a thing with Caravans now that we can really make some stunning looking colours and things occur. So build a beautiful foundation and then put some beautiful finishes on it. So top load sphere, 3.3 kilo washing machine, the overhead cupboards in here, the ceramic bowl toilet, ceramic on the inside, plastic on the outside, the dual rails inside this little cavity here with the light. And we've spoken lots of times about how this works here. Actually, this is sitting outside at the moment. It is a little bit overcast today, but let me see. The battery is currently charging from what little's there, and even so it's at 99%, so that's pretty good. We just bring this to the standard settings while I'm here. You remember how this works. So inverter is down, neutral and up for mains. So when you're in the down position, you then flick this one over, and now we swap over to inverter power. So now everything's working inside the van on 240 volt, even though we're not connected up to the power. So rather nice feature that. So that's just turned that on, then it's just activated the airbags, and the airbags now doing a leveling thing. So if you can hear a noise in the background, that's what it is. So you've got your trip switches here. And again, I've told people multiple times, always test these on a regular basis. That is your isolation switch. So that switch will disconnect the solar input. So if you're working on the solar, that's what you do. Now we've got no solar coming in. So if for some reason your batteries aren't charging and you're thinking there's something wrong, it could simply be that that's turned off. Here's your water level monitor and your heater control. So that sort of takes care of most of that down there now. And whilst this suspension is leveling itself, we should have a look down the guts of it. So we've got the Bel Air air conditioner. Again, those of you that have seen my reviews on this, I really like this air conditioner because, like the fan, it's very quiet and it distributes the air 4 ways. So good choice on the air conditioner. And of course, another fantastic hatch. So someone queried me on this recently and said, Roy, you reckon if you put a fantastic hatch one end, a fantastic hatch the other end, and you draw the air in and you pump in the air out, that you're creating a little wind tunnel in there? And I'm not convinced that really works that well. Well, yeah, it does. I close these windows up, I have my blinds up, so I'm not letting the heat in. I'm not opening up the Caravan to the outside hot temperatures, and I'm just going to now manage the cool. Put that one on blow and this one on suck, or the other way around. Let that air flow inside the Caravan, and I've got to tell you, it works really, really well. So the question is, how have I got away with 2 fantastic hatches when in fact I need a gas vent? So my gas vent in this case is actually the dust protection system. Now this dust protection system that's been put out by Dometic, because it actually allows air to travel in the Caravan at all times, that's actually my gas vent, and it works really, really well. So it does 2 things. Gives me my gas legal compliance as a gas vent, and also it works as a dust protection system. So the air comes in, it goes through the filter, the air comes in here as you're traveling along, and it actually builds up the pressure so that you're not drawing anything into the Caravan, you're actually pushing it out of the Caravan. I hope that makes sense to you. Made sense to me when I was thinking about it. I just don't know if it came out the way I meant it to. Anyway, look guys, again, if you do like these videos, please like, subscribe, hit that alarm button so you know what's happening at any one given time. And if you've got anything you'd like to know about the caravans, please put that in the comments. We're getting so much overseas notification. People from all over the world now contacting us saying, can you build these and bring them into our countries? And of course, the answer is we can do pretty well anything. We just can't do it overnight. So if you're prepared to wait, we can do it. So ring us on the landline, which is Australia, of course. Brisbane, which is 07 5499 2250, or you can ring me directly on my mobile 0410 574 127. You can go to our website sunlandcaravans.com.au, you can go to our Facebook page, or you can even visit us here at 2 to 4 Strathvale Court, Caboolture. So again, I hope you're enjoying these videos. If there's anything else I can help you with, give me a call. In the meantime, you take care. See you for the next one.
I'm going out back Australia.